Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University.
Today we will discuss the topic in accounting, that is rectification of errors. So now, before discussing the rectification of errors, first let us discuss the accounting process. The accounting process starts with input, then process, and then output. When we make the transaction, then the first of all the transactions are recorded in the books of accounts. So the transactions become input in the accounts, and the second step is the process. Now once the transactions are recorded in the books of accounts, then the recording will take place in journal. So when we prepare journal, so in the journal we are preparing subsidiary books like purchase book, sales book, purchase return book, purchase sales book and sales return book, and cash book, and journal proper. So first of all the transactions are recorded in journal, and that is the journal is the primary books of account, and from the journal the secondary step is to prepare ledger accounts. So in ledger, each and every account which are involved in the transactions are opened, and the respective effects are given in this particular accounts. So at the end of the accounting period, the ledger accounts are closed and the balances are extracted. So after the balance is extracted, then the statement is prepared, and the output we get, that is in the form of trial balance. So trial balance is a summary of income, expenses, assets and liabilities, that is the closing balance of this expense, income, assets and liabilities at the end of accounting period. And with the help of trial balance, the final accounts are prepared, that is trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet are prepared. So here the trial balance is prepared. So as in the double entry bookkeeping, that accounts, every transaction is given two effects. The trial balance will have the debit balance and credit balances, and the total of debit balance and the credit balance must tally. Now if the total of credit balance and the debit balance does not tally, that means there are certain errors are there in recording books of accounts. So here the purpose of preparing trial balance are like to check the arithmetical accuracy of the ledger accounts. Means if the trial balance tallies, then it is assumed that all the transactions which are recorded and the ledger accounts are prepared, they are prepared correctly. Then the trial balance also helps in locating the errors, because if the trial balance does not tally, means there are certain errors, and the errors are sure that it might have occurred at any stage of accounting process. And the third objective of the trial balance is that the trial balance provide a basis for preparing the final accounts. So once the trial balance is correctly prepared, then from the trial balance at the end of the year, trading account, profit and loss account, and the balance sheet is prepared, and the final accounts can be finalized. So trial balance becomes the base for locating the error and preparing final accounts. Now let us discuss that which are the types of errors occur when while preparing the accounts. So here generally the errors can be broadly divided into two parts. Number one is that error which are not revealed by the trial balance. Means here if the debit balance and the credit balance of trial balance is the same, means it is the error which is there in the books of accounts, but as the debit balance and the credit balance total tallies in the trial balance, so the error is not reflected in the trial balance. Second type of errors are that errors which are revealed by the trial balance, means if the total of debit balance and the total of credit balance or trial balance is not equal, means there are certain errors are there which is quite evident from the totaling of the trial balance. So here the errors are broadly classified into two categories, which do not affect the trial balance and which affect the trial balance. Now let us discuss the stages where the errors occur. So here, while the errors may occur during the accounting process, number one is at the recording stage. Means whenever we are recording the transactions in the books of accounts, either while recording a transaction in subsidiary books or journal proper, the errors may occur. So one is error of principal. So for example, the error of principal means, suppose you are purchasing machinery and the wages paid for machinery. Now as per the principle of accounting, whatever the expenses are incurred which in connection with the purchase of machinery should be debited to machinery account only. For example, the wages paid for the purchase of machinery, installation charges paid for the purchase of machinery, they are added to the cost of machinery, and only the machinery account is debited. Means if you have purchased the machinery costing rupees 90,000 and you have paid 10,000 as wages for machinery. So again, the cost of machinery will be rupees 1 lakh rupees, 90,000 plus 10,000 wages, and total machinery account is debited by rupees 1 lakh. That is the correct accounting method. Now, if by mistake instead of debiting machinery account, you are debiting 10,000 to wages account and 90,000 to machinery account, means that is the error of principal. But this error will not be revealed by the trial balance, because you are debiting rupees 1 lakh ultimately. Instead of 1 lakh debiting to machinery account, you are debiting 90,000 to machinery and 10,000 to wages. So here, whenever you are debiting the wages of machinery to wages account, means that is a wrong entry, which is called as error of principal. Second error is error of omission, means whenever the entire transaction is not recorded in the books of account, means the entire transaction is forgotten to be recorded. So it is called as error of omission. And third is the error of commission. Now error of commission means whenever the transaction is recorded, but either it is recorded by the wrong amount or it is recorded to the wrong account. Means, for example, that if you are receiving cash from Ramesh and the Ramesh account should be credited, but instead of crediting Ramesh account, you are crediting Mahesh account. So it is called as error of commission. So here ultimately this error also will not affect the trial balance, because ultimately the account is credited, but it is credited to any other wrong account. Second stage is at posting stage. Posting stage means whenever you are preparing the ledger from the subsidiary books, the error may occur during the process of posting. First is error of omission, either complete omission or the partial omission. Complete omission means one transaction is not recorded at all in any account. For example, say rent paid. So rent paid is neither recorded in rent account nor recorded in cash book. So it means the entire transaction is completely omitted while posting. Second is partial omission, means rent paid may be correctly recorded in cash book but not debited to not debited to rent account. So it is called as partial omission of posting. Second type of the error may occur at the time of error of commission, that is posting to wrong account, means instead of debiting Ramesh account, you are debiting Mahesh account, or instead of debiting rent account, you are debiting to salary account. That is called error of commission. Another type of error of commission may be posting on the wrong side, means instead of recording on the debit side, you are recording on the credit side. Means, for example, rent paid. So rent account is debited and the rent account on the debit side you should write as to cash account, but instead of debiting the rent account, you are recording on the credit side of rent account. So means here the error is on the wrong side. So here whenever the error of wrong side occurs, naturally trial balance will not tally, because instead of debiting you are giving the credit effect. Third is posting of wrong amount, means instead of rupees 1000 you are posting rupees 100. So here you are, as the wrong amount is posted, the trial balance also will not tally. So here, depending upon the type of error, the trial balance may affect or may not affect. For example, if you are debiting the same amount, you are crediting the other account same amount, but by wrong, if the account is changed or it is omitted together, then trial balance will not reveal those types of errors. But if whenever any one side is affected, means, or if instead of debiting you are crediting, or instead of writing 1000 you are writing 100 by the wrong amount or the wrong side, then the trial balance will naturally reveal that effect, because the trial balance will not tally. Another stage of accounting is while balancing stage. Balancing stage means whenever you are making the total of ledger accounts. At that time, whenever you are total is wrong, either on the debit side total is wrong, it is called as casting error, or the credit side totaling is wrong, then naturally what will happen, the balancing will also be wrong. So here whenever you are making the total, at that time if such errors occur, then this totaling error will also affect trial balance. Now here you should, here at this stage you should keep in mind that here nowadays the most of the books books of accounts are kept on computerized system. So in case of computerized system, the error of totaling naturally will not occur, error of posting also will not occur. So in the computerized accounting system, only the error of principal or the error of entire omission, only these two types of errors there are possibilities of occurring such errors in computerized accounting system. Now here let us discuss the another stage for where the errors occur is during the preparation of trial balance. So means whenever you are preparing the trial balance, means you are recording all the debit balances and all the credit balances in trial balance. So at that time if you are committing mistake, then it is the stage where the error occurs at the time of preparing trial balance. So such errors may be error of omission, means one account, suppose a rent account or salary account, the balance of rent account you are not carry forwarding in the trial balance at all. So it is called as error of omission. Error of commission means instead of rupees 100 you are recording 1000, or error of wrong amount or error of the wrong account means here the amount and the account may be changed. That suppose 1000 of stationery you are recording as 1000 in rent account, or taking on the wrong side means instead of on the debit side you are recording the balance on credit side. Like say capital account has always credit balance, but you are recording on the debit balance in the trial balance, then the all these errors will be reflected in trial balance, as the trial balance will not tally. Now all these types of errors can be broadly classified into 4 categories. Number 1 is error of omission, number 2 is errors of principal, number 3 is compensating error, and number 4 is error of commission. So here error of omission means when the transaction is not recorded in the books of account at all, means the entire transaction is omitted to be recorded, it is called error of omission. Error of principal means whenever you are not following the principle of accountancy and you are debiting the amount on the wrong account, or you are crediting to any other wrong account, it is called error of principal. The compensating error means the one error is compensated by the other error. For example, that whenever you are paying rent and you are recording rupees 100 instead of rupees 1000, at the same time whenever you are paying wages, so wages you are recording 1000 instead of rupees 100. So here whenever this instead of 1000 record, you are recording 100 rupees in one account, and instead of 100 rupees you are recording 1000 in the other account. So here in the one account 900 rupees is recorded more, in the other account 900 is recorded less. So this amount, this error will be compensated by 2 errors. So here one error is compensated by the same error in the other account, it is called as compensating error. And the error of commission that we already discussed. Now all these errors can be classified for the purpose of rectification in 2 broad categories, that errors which do not affect the trial balance and the errors which affect the trial balance. So here which errors do not generally affect the trial balance? They are error of principal, error of complete omission, then compensating error, and the error of commission, that is posting to wrong account or posting of wrong amount. So all these errors will not be reflected by trial balance. Now here again, as I told you that the fact regarding the errors are that all these errors occur when the accounts are prepared manually. When the accounts are prepared using computer software, only the errors of principal and the complete omission arise. The error of totaling and the posting on the wrong side or the posting on the wrong amount do not occur. So here in the computerized accounting we should be more careful regarding that error of principal and the error of omission, right? So now remaining that how to solve the error, that will discuss in the next session. Thank you.
Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Open University.